So far today in Anchorage, we've been seeing some of those cloudy layers moving out, bringing in a little bit more sunshine. Now, with our time lapse today, you can see those thin layers of clouds pushing out with lots more blue sky just peeking out right behind it. And that's kind of what we can expect to look forward to for tomorrow. Now, looking ahead with our weather headlines, beautiful view from Mark Galbraith. We do have South Central filled with sunshine looking ahead. So that's mostly for tomorrow. We're looking ahead to much sunnier skies and warmer temperatures. The interior is beginning to dry out just a little bit, so no more scattered showers for tomorrow, just cloudy skies. But there are windy conditions present for most of the state. Now, I mentioned in First Weather that I'd bring you your State Fair forecast, and that's just what I have for you. With our State Fair forecast for tomorrow in Palmer, if you do decide to go and spend your Sunday out there, expect a sunny Sunday. Partly cloudy skies, mostly sunny though, but you're high in the mid to high 60s, so it's a perfect day to get out there. It might be just a little bit breezy, but ultimately it's going to be a great day to get out there with the whole family. So nice little weekend plan that you can look forward to. And with our satellite and radar, you can see some clouds moving into South Central, a little bit more so in the Copper River Basin area. But you can see some of the storm system moving into southeast, and that's that low pressure system that's hanging out over the region. So these areas with those yellow and green lines, these are much windier conditions with gusts around 25 to 30 miles an hour. And you can see that this spans all the way from the Alaska Peninsula all the way out into southeast Alaska. So we are seeing those wind gusts starting to pick up and move through just here in South Central. Look at that, gusts right now at 40 miles per hour in Seward. So some of those areas are seeing a little bit less wind gusts, like Anchorage, not as much, but you know, Kenai is trying to catch up with Seward. So we do have those windier gusts around here, and that's going to continue through tonight and for early tomorrow. Now, with our upper level forecast, you can see this low pressure system hanging out in southeast as it tends to do, bringing in those rainy conditions for areas like Haines and Juneau mostly, but the whole region is going to be fairly rainy. But this ridge is building into South Central, and that's bringing in those sunnier skies for tomorrow and continuing to see those pretty warm temperatures. And the interior is drying out because of this ridge of high pressure pushing into the area with that low pressure moving out. And low pressure is hovering just above the North Slope, so expect some cloudier skies over there. But that's kind of what you can expect to see. Like I said, there's that low pressure system moving through. You can see all of that rain collecting in southeast, but by Monday, you'll notice that this frontal boundary right here, bringing in some scattered showers and just a line of rain, really, to the northeast corner of the state. That'll be pushing into Fairbanks area later on this week. So looking ahead, all of this rain collecting mostly in Juneau. Juneau tends to lead the region with those rain collections. So Juneau continues to do that, nearly 3/4 of an inch in Juneau, and then progressing to close to 1/2 inch in other areas of southeast. So looking at our 4 tower cameras, we can see that lots of that moisture is hanging out in Ketchikan and just mostly in southeast in general. You can see Fairbanks with their upper level layer of clouds that's starting to push through, leaving it a little bit more dry than how it was the last few days. And here in Anchorage and even in Palmer, having those cloud layers pushing out to bring slightly sunnier conditions. So Palmer, I promise it'll be a little bit more sunny by tomorrow so you can enjoy that state fair. Now looking at our regional forecast, southeast Alaska, you're seeing those much sunnier conditions in most areas, but that's mostly in Juneau and for Haines as well. But temperatures cooling down into the high 50s and into the low 60s. Now for the interior, we're seeing those cloudy skies moving through, mostly for Delta Junction. Fairbanks, you are just a little bit less cloudy. But we're still seeing those temperatures slightly cooler in the low 60s to high 50s. North Slope, you're seeing all of these cloudy conditions moving through with our temperatures staying relatively cool. And that's what we're seeing for Western Alaska as well. Just some rainier conditions over there. And the Aleutians staying pretty windy, pretty cloudy as well. But of course, for South Central, we're seeing mostly sunny skies across the board, staying pretty warm, like I mentioned. But you're seeing some of those windy conditions in some areas. But Palmer is staying pretty sunny, just like what we're expecting to see here in Anchorage. So mostly sunny skies tomorrow with temperatures in the mid to high 60s. And Fairbanks is staying a little bit cooler with temperatures in the mid to low 60s and bringing cloudier skies. So Michaela, it's a good day to be in Palmer tomorrow. So if you do want to go to the State Fair, it's a good day to do that.
That sounds great for all those people who get to go out there.